Tuesday, the 18th of February, 2025. Good morning, everyone. This morning's devotional is a reading from Galatians chapter 1, verse 10, and it reads, Am I now trying to win the approval of men or of God? Or am I trying to please men? If I were trying to please men, I would not be a servant of Christ. In society, we find many people pleasers who do their level best to please other people. The sad reality of this is you will never please everyone all the time. Some days you get it right, and other days, well, despite your best efforts and intentions, they're just not appreciated or valued. Here is something that we also need to be aware of, that despite life's complexities and all the ills and woes of society, we tend to make life very difficult for ourselves. We seem to forget that there is only one person that we need to please, and that is God. He created you, and He has a purpose for you, and that is not to be a people pleaser. Well, that simplifies all the complexities of life immediately, just right down to that one. So simplify your life and honor God and please God. Jesus says in John chapter 5, verse 30, For I seek not to please myself, but Him who sent me. What Jesus is actually saying in effect is that He lives for an audience of one. Taken a step further, one can say that people-pleasing is a form of idolatry. And the first commandment that we find in Scripture in the Ten Commandments in Exodus chapter 20, verse 3, is that reads, You shall have no other gods before me. Anything you put before God becomes a god. So a boat, a career, a girlfriend, golf, work, or anything like that can become a god. Anything that becomes number one in your life that isn't God becomes your God. The second commandment in Exodus chapter 20 verse 4 is that you must not make an idol for yourself in the form of anything. Anything that replaces God in your life is an idol. So it could be success, vanity, pride, ego, money, sex, a relationship as well can become an idol. Is that relationship with your spouse, boss, friend or colleague more important than God? Then it is an idol. People pleasers allow other people's opinions to take first place in their lives and to shape their lives. Those opinions become a god because they matter more than God's opinion. You don't want to tell people that you're a Christian because they might say, well, here's another Bible basher or Bible thumper, and think less of you. You don't want them to know that you go to church because they might not like you and say snarky things about you. At that point, you have another god in your life. You have made an idol of people pleasing. My dear friends, everyone wants to be liked and receive approval. It's tempting to want to please everyone all the time, but don't do it at the expense of pleasing God. As a servant of Christ, you have an audience of one, and let us honor that relationship. May the Lord be with you. May He bless you. May He cause His face to shine upon you and be with you always. Goodbye.